Hey you guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to start making some little mushroom activity counting busy book page. I have a bunch of them cut out. I've got enough for 12 sets cut out, and they do use this red felt with white polka dots on it. I do have this available for sale on my website. I will link it below. If you don't want to buy it, you can just use regular red felt. All the felt that is available on my site is 1.2 millimeter stiff Korean felt. And this is my first time making this mushroom activity page in bulk, so I don't know how much time it's going to take me. I'll let you know at the end, but I'm going to show you how to make the page in this video. And just a quick note, I wanted to say I did not come up with this activity page. I've seen this all over before. I don't even know who came up with it or who to credit for it. I've seen all sorts of different versions of this little mushroom caterpillar activity page. So this is the design that I came up with for it, and I will share a free PDF printable version on my website. And then I will also have the bulk template available on my Patreon. That is for those of you who want to make and sell these and you're using a cutting machine. I provide the bulk template that I use myself to cut out 12 sets at a time and then cut them out on my cutting machine and then assemble them. So if you want to do that, you can check out my Patreon. Okay, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's see how to make this page. So as always, I'm going to start off with my 8" by 8" sheet of felt. I'm just using my 1 millimeter felt that I get from Amazon. Ignore this letter M. This was me just testing out stencil letters for another activity page. I'm going to be covering that up. I'm going to be using different color of backgrounds for the different pages. This one I just have light blue. The other ones I'm going to mostly use green. And then you also need some Velcro. I have this roll of Velcro. I'm going to be sewing that down here, and then I also have some different sizes of Velcro dots. These are self-adhesive Velcro dots, so I'm just going to be using hot glue to attach those to the felt. And then you'll also see here, I keep these big bags of 4 centimeter circles. I just end up using these circles all the time for all sorts of different activity pages. And so this is one of them that I've been wanting to use the circles for because I just have so many. So I always have those on hand, but the circle template is included. The circles are included in the template as well. And I just like coming up with activities to use these for because you can cut so many of them at once. So they're really quick to cut out and they just come in handy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sew on my red mushroom top and the white part, and then this Velcro piece, I'm going to sew that right along the bottom of the page. Now that I've got those all sewn on, there's what it looks like. I'm going to get out my circles and start gluing them. I've put away my sewing machine for now. I will be getting that back out in a few minutes. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my red 4 centimeter circles and I'm going to hot glue that right onto the page. You can sew these on the page, but I find that hot gluing is just quicker and easier. That's going to be the caterpillar head. And then I'm going to sew 5 other colors, orange, I'm going to do orange, yellow, green, blue, and pink. I'm going to sew 2 copies of those, or not sew them, I'm going to hot glue 2 of each of those colors together. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my self-adhesive felt numbers. These are pre-cut and I just buy them from my local dollar store. If you don't have these, then you can just go ahead and use a small number stencil and use that to just trace out the numbers onto these circles. I'm going to go ahead and find the numbers 1 to 4 in this package, and I'm going to peel and hot glue them onto my circles. Okay, now that those are glued on, I'm going to take the same colors and I'm going to hot glue them onto the mushroom. Next, I'm going to take the same side of the hook and loop Velcro. I'm going to take the soft side because that's the side that I've used for this strip, and I'm going to just hot glue these self-adhesive Velcro dots onto the mushroom circles. And then I'm going to take some smaller self-adhesive Velcro dots, the rougher ones, and I'm going to hot glue them onto the backs of the numbered circles. Okay, I'll put those aside and let them dry. The final thing I want to do is I have all these little black and white circles. I'm going to hot glue those right onto the mushroom face, and I'm also going to draw on some details for this caterpillar. I'm going to just draw it right onto the felt with a black Sharpie marker, and I'm going to hot glue on the eyes. I was actually going to just draw on 2 eyes onto this caterpillar, but I'm going to go ahead and try using some googly eyes that I have. And that's what it looks like. It's a super cute little page, so little kids can take the circles and match them to their correct color on the little mushroom. And then when the things are set out here, it just looks like a whole caterpillar body. So it's very cute. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another 8" by 8" sheet of felt, and I'm going to wrap this one with a cute piece of fabric just for fun, just to add interest to the back of the page. For those of you who are new to this channel and are watching my video for the first time, this is how I like to make my busy books. Most people make their pages double-sided, so they'll do one activity on the front side and another activity on the back side. I don't do it that way because at craft shows, I sell these by the individual page so parents can build their own busy book. So on the back side of the page, I just always sew on another piece of felt, and sometimes I wrap that piece of felt in a really cute fabric just so that the back side is cute as well. So I'm going to clip that to this page, and then I freehand cut out a piece of felt, a piece of thick 3mm felt that I just buy from my local fabric store. I use my scallop edge scissors so that it has that cute little edging, and that's just going to go between the 2 pages, and I'm going to sew around the whole border. Last but not least, I'm going to take my heavy duty hole punch and hole punch 2 circles in that binding piece so that I can use my binder rings to connect different activity pages. Oh, that binder ring is all covered in hot glue. But normally I use those binder rings to connect different activity pages and build a book for parents at craft shows. For those of you who are wondering, this just now, making this very first copy that I'm making in bulk, this took me about 20 minutes to make. That does include the cutting time. I had done the cuts previously, but the cutting time for these are very quick. To cut enough for 12 activity pages using the template that I have on my Patreon, to cut enough to do 12 took me about 20 minutes. So when you look at that per page, the cutting time for each page is only a few minutes. So that's really good. And then to actually assemble it, it took me about 15 minutes. So I would say overall it took just about 20 minutes to cut and put this page together. And then the cost of materials, including the glue, the felt, the thread, the fabric, to do this page is about $4. I would say it's closer to between $3.50 to $4, but then I always include a little fee for using the cutting mats for the Cricut machine because you have to always replenish those. So I would say it cost about $4 to make this activity page. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you have a great time making this activity page. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments, and please subscribe to this channel. It helps me out and it helps other parents find my page and be able to make their own busy books or sell them if they want to. They're super fun and they're super helpful. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. And for those of you who stuck it through and stayed to the very end of this video, I just wanted to show you, here is all 12 of my activity pages that I made. They turned out so cute. I just love them. They're adorable. Okay, thanks guys.